Today I'm working on a Craftsman 17-inch, 6.5 horsepower rear rotating tines rototiller. This has been sitting for a long time, and of course the carburetor has been destroyed by ethanol fuel. I'll show you how to take it apart, replace the carburetor, and get it running again. When ordering parts, reference the 917 model number. It's an indicator that it was built by American Yard Products here in the United States. These were also made as Husqvarna rear tine rototillers and painted orange. Engine parts are ordered using the engine model type and spec numbers on this series of engine. They are stamped into the valve cover. Typical carburetor on a rototiller, packed with dirt. The plastic fuel inlet fitting is broken. Nice level of corrosion indicating fuel storage for a long time. Not uncommon to rototillers that are only used once a season. We'll start by taking off the air filter cover and the air filter. We're going to also take off this plastic surround because we're going to replace the fuel on-off lever. Standard 5/16 fasteners. I've already removed the throttle cable to speed up the process. The throttle cable is also being replaced. The throttle cables are no longer available, but you can find 52-inch long throttle cables that have the same exact handle and mount fitting for up on the handlebars, and those are fairly easy to get a hold of. Two more 5/16 fasteners. We'll take the air filter housing off. Remove the two bolts. There's one more fastener up top. We'll turn the fuel off and disconnect the fuel hose. Two 3/8 head bolts will remove the carburetor. And the carburetor unhooks from the governor rod and the spring. Now we'll replace this fuel fitting. Alright, we'll replace this on-off valve now. And now it's time to put the carburetor back on. Start with a new gasket. And we'll hook the spring. And then the governor rod. And then the carburetor can go in place. And then we'll put the carburetor mounting bolts back in. And tighten them down. Check choke function. We'll leave that out so the air filter can fit over it. the air filter duct on. And the crankcase breather hose. Air filter is next. And the air filter cover. Put the fuel tank fascia trim back on. Time to install the new throttle cable. And we'll leave that connection loose for a moment while we connect the throttle lever at the top of the handlebar. There's the new throttle lever installed, and we have the machine up and running again. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you out.